What if I told you you missed the hidden secret of Skeletor and the real reason why He-Man left Eternia? After 40 years of development hell and 3 failed starts, Travis Knight's Masters of the Universe is finally here. But while the internet is melting down over Adam's 9-to-5 job, they're missing the hidden details in his transformation from Adam to He-Man.
I have the power!
Alright, let's dive into the trailer. We meet Adam Glenn. Nicholas Galitzine plays him, and right away he's sitting on his bed. And if you look past him, the wall's covered with drawings of swords. Clearly, this guy's got something brewing inside. Visions maybe, like he's destined for something bigger, kind of that chosen one vibe. Here's where things start getting interesting. The trailer throws us into a quick blur of flashbacks. Suddenly, we're looking at 10-year-old Adam in Eternia. Then, out of nowhere, war erupts. The battle scenes, honestly, they look brutal. But right in the chaos, Adam's mom swoops in and saves him. Pay close attention and you'll spot the sorceress. She's the one who opens a portal and sends Adam to Earth. This movie finally confirms the old Marlena theory. For anyone who missed the 80s cartoons, here's the deal. He-Man's mom, Queen Marlena, didn't actually come from Eternia. She was an astronaut from Earth, lost after her ship got sucked through a wormhole. Now, instead of Marlena landing on Eternia, the movie flips it. Adam gets shipped off to Earth to keep him safe. It's a clever move by director Travis Knight. Suddenly, the fantasy stuff feels more grounded, so when the magical world shows up, it actually makes sense.
Who are you? And where on earth am I?
I know not of Earth. I am Randor, King of Eternia.
Back to Earth for a second. There's this blink and you miss it shot of a desk with a nameplate, he and him. Some people will roll their eyes and call it woke for dropping pronouns into a barbarian story. Honestly though, it's a pretty funny meta joke if you're paying attention. Then we're off on the hunt for the power sword. That message pops up and we land in a toy shop. In the background, there's this statue. Most folks probably thought, hey cool, it's Conan the Barbarian. Nope, that's not He-Man you're looking at with the helmet and loincloth. That's Vikor, the so-called He-Man of the North. If you're not deep into the lore, Vikor was actually the original concept for He-Man back in the 70s, before Mattel settled on the blonde hero we all know. So seeing him pop up in the trailer as the protector of the sword on Earth, that's a perfect Easter egg. Seriously, a 10 out of 10.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
And look, the sorceress shows up again. She cracks open a portal and suddenly we're face to face with the Masters. Camila Mendez is Tila. She's not just tagging along or pining after anyone. The trailer puts her right at the front, leading a phalanx of royal guards, fighting to the last breath for the evergreen forest. She's rocking the snake armor, a throwback to the classics line, and the action, it's brutal, physical, and desperate. You can tell she's been through hell. She's not just playing the hero, she's surviving a losing war.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
Then there's Idris Elba as Duncan. The man steps through the portal and he's not in some silly spandex suit. He looks tired, battered, and tough as nails. That orange armor, it's iconic, but check out the details. It's got this industrial, mechanical vibe, like it's been fixed 100 times. Travis Knight, who did Bumblebee, definitely left his mark here. You can almost see the pistons moving. Plus, Elba's voice gives Duncan a weight this series never had before.
Take the sword. You protect them.
Now, Alison Brie is Evil Lynn. I'll be honest, I was worried about this casting, but after seeing the trailer, all my doubts are gone. Her costume nails that classic Saturday morning cartoon style, but with a high-fashion gothic twist. She's got the staff, orb, and all, but when she casts magic, it's not just purple sparks, it looks like reality itself is splitting. She's icy, calculating, and actually threatening this time. Alright, let's address the skeleton in the room. Jared Leto as Skeletor. Fans have been losing sleep over this. Mask, CGI nightmare, the trailer toys with us, building him up in shadows. And Skeletor's face, the internet is going to explode. It's a mix of practical effects and CGI. First, we see the Havoc staff. It's not cheap plastic, it looks like real weathered bone, a rotting skull with scraps of blue flesh clinging to the jaw. It's creepy as hell. Forget the goofy Skeletor from our childhoods, this guy is straight up terrifying. Here's the real secret. If you pay attention, Skeletor doesn't say a single word in the trailer. Why the silence? Simple. If they go with that old screechy voice, it turns into a joke. If they try a deep, gravelly Batman thing, it just feels wrong. The trailer knows Skeletor's voice is sacred, so they're keeping it under wraps for now. Smart move.
Soon the palace will be mine for the taking.
And then comes the scene everyone has been waiting for, the transformation. Adam stands on a cliff, sky swirling in violet and gold, sword raised high. He doesn't just say the classic line, he screams it.
I have the power!
Let's take a second to appreciate He-Man's design. They didn't try to marvelize him or slap on a bunch of tactical gear. No zippers, no unnecessary updates. He looks like he stepped out of the 1983 Barbarian concept art. Raw, primal, direct from the franchise's roots. This isn't just a cartoon adaptation, it's a full-on excavation of everything that made Masters of the Universe what it is. Purists who hated the Netflix reboots, this is what they've been waiting for. And then comes Battle Cat. Forget the cutesy green tiger. This thing is a beast, a 14-foot engine of destruction. Cringer's armor looks like it was pulled from a volcano, glowing with emerald energy every time it roars. That's the scale this series always deserved. Bottom line, this trailer delivers. It balances cosmic horror and childhood wonder, finally giving Masters of the Universe the respect it's been missing. It's bold, colorful, epic, and dripping with 80s nostalgia, but it still feels fresh, like a real 2026 blockbuster. And honestly, there's still so much more. We barely even touched on the tiny glimpse of Orko, now more of a floating ghost than a puppet, or the blink and you'll miss it map of Eternia during the portal scene. If you caught any other Easter eggs, maybe a nod to Hordak or Stinkor lurking somewhere in the background, let me know. I'll pin the best finds. If you liked this breakdown, hit that like button. It helps more than you think. And if you want to see my upcoming breakdowns, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching.